Hello, everyone. Hello, hello. Welcome to another wonderful Monday with me, your host, Kay, the Intuitive Empath. But of course, you are my friend, so you guys can call me Kay. We have a lot of great content. Of course, as always, we'll have Crystal Corner, we'll have Alice. We have lots and lots and lots of fun readings and activities to get to all show long. I want you guys to remember to hit that like, share, and subscribe button. Tag a friend, tell a friend to tell a friend, and come on in and invite them in, okay? Pass the healing forward. You guys know we have lots of great content on this channel, not just tonight, but every night. So make sure you guys are hitting that notification bell so that you can be alerted when not only myself, but the other wonderful psychics are here and see what they have, okay? Now, we do have some house rules, so we are going to go over the tough stuff. First of all, we do not do any legal or medical questions. That includes health or fertility, okay? That's a blanket umbrella, all of the above. Okay, we are not licensed physicians and we do not have the legal authority to be able to give those kind of consultations. So please do save those for the professionals. We don't want to get sued here, okay? Now, if you guys have a specific question, you can put it down for a free 2-minute reading. But when the bell starts, the fun stops, okay? So that means that you'll have to click the link on Facebook or YouTube to continue on your to continue on your reading. We do have a 3-minute reading, a 5-minute general reading, mini, a medium, and a mega. Now, the mini, medium, and mega are untimed readings, and those go as long as they go, okay? So ask a few questions, get them out there. Make sure you guys are sharing out and let's have a good time. Make sure you guys are asking meaty questions, not just those simple, dimple questions that are, how does such and such feel about me? No, give a little context, some meat, some thickness to that question. How does this person feel about me? I've cared about them for some time, i.e. we've had some history, etc. That's the meaty question. Okay, let's also save mediumships for the donated reading. Please do hit the mega if you would like that, okay? All right, guys, now that all the tricky stuff is out the way, are you guys ready for a great show? Let's see those beautiful emojis. You guys know the emojis that I like. I love the butterfly and the green heart emojis. Share those wonderful emojis out and show that support. Also, you guys know I'm the quote girl. So if you have a quote from a movie, from a song, one you made up, one you like, one you heard the other day, one you seen on a taco stand sign, go ahead and share those wonderful quotes, because quotes not only help uplift me, but you never know who may be watching and reading and may want to follow along as well. Say hello to our friends who are listening out in Radio Land, and hello to all of those who are watching on YouTube or Facebook. We're going to go ahead and get into a great show, and we're going to start our night off with our first question. All right, we have Audrey. Hello, Audrey. Audrey says, hi. Will myself and my brother Austin receive anything from my grandmother's inheritance? I'm asking because my family is fighting and my aunt is controlling everything. My brother doesn't think that she will be fair. I just want to know what to expect from all of this, and thank you. Well, you're so welcome. Thank you for your wonderful question, Audrey. We're going to go ahead and see about that inheritance for you if there is anything that is coming up. All right. So this seems rather specific, honey. So first off, we get the Page of Swords, which can indicate contracts, information, things that come in. Also gossip, new information, new context that comes in. Now, in regards to will she leave something, it's interesting here because I feel like with one person she will, with one person she won't. We get our Knight of Wands in reverse, our Knight of Swords upright, and then we have our Eight of Pentacles that comes in reverse as well. So to me, this would kind of indicate that there are going to be not just maybe one or two people who are left out, but a few people who are left out because she's feeling as though she wants you guys to work for something, or there may be something that's attached to it, meaning maybe you're able to get this money after this set amount of time, or maybe you're able to get these possessions after this set amount of time. Okay, so it's almost as if there's some sort of setting in here, because we did get that Page of Swords, which would indicate a contract of some sort. So there may be some sort of paperwork there. I don't feel like you guys are going to get completely left out, but I don't feel as though, you're asking will things be fair. It just doesn't seem like everybody's going to get the things that they want out of this. So maybe a little bit more of a sticky situation there, honey. I do hope that that helps, sending you the best of luck in your situation. And I do hope that things do work out in the way that you want them to. Thank you so much for your question. And guys, that's definitely a wonderful example of what a meaty question is. A lot of context to it, a lot to read into, and a lot to dive into. If you guys are liking what you're seeing so far, make sure you're sharing those emojis, you're like, sharing, and subscribing us out all night long as well. Thank you, Audrey, so much for your wonderful question. We are going to go ahead and get into our next one. All right, we have Diana. Hello, Diana. Diana wants to know, when will I be in a relationship? Let's switch on over to a love deck for you. Let's see. Now, this is my love and oracle mixed deck, so it'll have a little bit of both on here for you, okay? So we're going to see what we get. When will you be in a relationship? So first of all, I see that there's a need for you to open up some more. Okay. Right now, there's some things that are in the way, which is causing the relationship to not happen in this time. And this may not just be you. This would be the other person who needs to open up and allow some things to explore as well. We have the hot seat that comes up, which means that the person who you're wanting, it feels like there's a certain desire for someone who you're wanting. And maybe they're not being put in the light right. Maybe you're not asking or having the right conversations with them. So therefore, things are kind of not going the way that they're supposed to. I feel like you should be having a relationship upcoming, but it seems like your focus may be in the wrong area. If you are focused on one specific person, understand that that will take quite a few more months to get to. But if you open yourself up to someone else and something different, you could have a relationship here within the next month or two. But it just seems like you may have your eyes on one prize. And I want to encourage you, literally, this card says open up and do some different things. Talk to some different people, okay? I do hope that helps. Sending you the best of luck, honey. And remember, sometimes things don't come in the time that we want or who we want it from, but it's who Spirit has for us and who we're directed to, okay? Or who Spirit wants us to talk to. All right, Diana, I'm sending you lots of love. It's so interesting, right? How it's like there's things that we wanted. Diana says, thank you. You're so welcome. I'm sending you love, love. Imagine it's a green heart. Imagine it's a green heart. I'm sending back out to you guys. Green is abundance and prosperity, and I love green, and it's nature and it's earthy, and I'm a Capricorn. What can I say? I just love green. That's why I always say I love the green. But, right now is a difficult time. We all have like different things and people and past situations and things like that are coming up. And we're like, we want to have our resolution. We want to have our peace, right? We want to see things kind of go our way, but Spirit's like, we have another light to shine on you. And sometimes it's so difficult to go with what we want and what our desires are and what Spirit is shining and giving us in direction otherwise. And speaking of that, I actually talk a little bit more about this in my Enchanted spread that comes out later on today. So make sure you guys check that out on YouTube. We go through all the different fairy tales and folklore, and we dive into the life lessons. I've given you guys little samples on here, so definitely check that out. It comes out on Mondays. All right, we are going to go ahead and get into our next question. All right, we have Jocelyn. Hi, Jocelyn. Jocelyn says, hi, Kay. Do you see me and hubby David having financial freedom soon or next year? Thank you kindly. With a whole bunch of green heart emojis, which I love to see. I'm going to switch on over. You guys got me playing around with my decks today. Okay, we're going to switch over to my financial deck. All right, and we're going to see what we get. I definitely see some financial freedom coming your way. First off, the things that you're manifesting are going to be coming to fruition. I love this. We start out with the Star card. We continue on with the Sun and the Devil. Now, I do feel as though you're going to have some of that financial freedom, but note this, you guys are also play a part in this. What is it that you're making investments in or spending on that you're not supposed to? What can you cut back a little bit on, okay? Because the Devil card comes as a temptation oftentimes, so we're sometimes getting in our own way. You have 3 major arcana, so there's some things in your control, but a whole lot that's, kind of up in the air, and you have to let Spirit to come along with it. Now, I feel as though towards the end of summer, things start to change for you. You get that new beginning, if you will. I love the Strength card, and I love the King of Pentacles that comes out. We're literally pulling heavy on the Virgo energy, okay? So we're coming out of that Leo season and the Virgo season. We see that sense of stability that comes. I love this sun because that's showing long-term too, financial stability and security. So things are going to start changing now, and you're going to notice that they continue to pick up over the next few months. By the end of the year, you're going to be like, wow, we've really got on our feet. We've really got this together. And it feels like there's that dominant masculine energy that's popping out who plays a huge part in where you guys get that financial stability. So it may not come from you, it may come more from your partner side of things, and that's okay. We see that you guys have that celebration where everybody can see, wow, they're doing really good. You're term contentment and happiness. This looks really good for you, honey. I definitely hope that helps. Keep a balance on those finances, and know where you're putting that money at. I know I'm a kicker for that too. Sometimes I like to get myself a little something extra from time to time. But I think we're all guilty from that. If you like to spend a couple extra dollars, why don't you guys drop those money sign emojis in the comments? Because that's me. I like to spend. I like to make money so I can spend money. I forgot to tell you guys, of course, we do have one of our games going on tonight. I pulled a tarot card at the beginning of the show. And since I'm a little late, I'm going to give you guys a little bit more of a hint. It is a minor arcana. Okay. This one can be a possessive card, materialism, stability. In reverse, it can be a controlling situation or a controlling person. Okay, so this is a minor arcana. You can guess which one this is. You will get a free card pull later on in the show. All right. That being said, go ahead and start typing who you think or what card you think that's a minor arcana that it may be. All right, I'm going to go ahead and get into our next question. All right, we have, well, this one says no caller ID. I don't know. I like that name. Something about that, it gives me a little sass. Okay, it says, do you see my twin flame reaching out to me, please? All right, let's switch on over to the love deck. Now, this is the love and oracle mix, honey, so we're going to get and see what we get for you. Well, I do feel like, yes, there is a reaching out. You've got a lot of energy around this, though, because there's some things that don't seem to be quite right here. Okay. First of all, I feel as though there's some sort of information or there's something that may be being held back. We have the Four of Swords, and this is like saying someone who's taken some time to think some things over. But it's interesting because you also have some movement here too, as if you're more in control over a situation too. So you may be doing some sense of reaching out, or there may be this connection is very in a flux. You hold just as much power as they do. You two have each other in a bind. I feel as though we even have our Five of Wands that comes out, which is showing meaningless conflict. That's, you guys are both kind of saying and doing things. So yeah, do I feel like they're going to come around? Yeah. Do I feel like you guys are going to make some sort of amends? Yeah. We also get Three of Flutes. But there is something here that tells me that some things here are not quite right with you all. There's some conversations that you guys aren't having. There's some things that you have been holding back. And I feel like there's at a time where, ooh, there's so many messages coming in for you, honey. There's this time where you've held back when you were supposed to speak up or say something. And if you don't, when that opportunity presents itself again, you're not going to be able to say, okay, we into it. Yeah, because you're not going to be able to fully find that healing or find that stability in that relationship until some are resolved. Okay, honey. But yeah, I do see you guys reconnecting. It's just icky. Oh, look at that. We have a winner. Caitlin says it's the Four of Pentacles, and it 1000% was the Four of Pentacles. Now, this is my Stranger Things deck, so it says Four Spokes, but that is the same thing. Okay, so we are going to go ahead and pull you an Alice card. I'm going to pull you an Alice card. The caller ID says, thank you, LOL. You're still welcome. And I'm going to send you a wink, wink, because I think you know that there was more, more to that. And you guys remember, if there is something that you like to hear and you would like to hear more, you can click the donation link on Facebook or YouTube, and you can donate for more of a more in-depth reading, a 3-minute, a 5-minute general, a mini, a medium, or a mega. Honey, your card, my winner, winner, winner. Caitlin, you get the wake up card. This is your moment. This is when Alice is in Wonderland and she's like, I've got to get to it. I've got to start taking action in the things that I want and the things that I'm doing in my life. I may be stuck here, but there's things that I can do to make the best of this experience. When this card comes to you, it's telling you that you need to wake up. There's things happening in your life. Spirit is calling you to make action and movement in your life, and it's up for you to take it. You may be holding back out of fear. You may be uncertain of what's to come next, but this isn't a time for uncertainty. This is a time for you to make those movements, to take action, to start putting plans behind your words and your thoughts. This is your moment to seize. You have so much success that can come. Alice was close to the end of Wonderland during this card, but she wasn't sure of it yet. She wasn't aware fully because she was still dealing with everything else. So wake up, take the initiative today, because now is your time. Now is your moment. You're getting all the signs. Now it's up to you to listen. All right, I hope that helps. Thank you so much for playing the game, guys. It's always easy to win a free reading here. Simply play along with our games we love to have. We all have great games all week long, and we also all have great content all week long. So make sure you guys are checking our shows out all week. You got me here on Mondays at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We've got the beautiful energy on Tuesdays at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We have We Psychics 3 with myself, Psychic Bunny, and Psychic Energy on Wednesdays at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. The beautiful Psychic Rose on Thursdays at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And of course, we've got the wonderful Journey in Friends. I love, love, love the Journey in Friends show, because you never quite know who's going to be on. Last week, they were on for like 3 hours straight, and they were having such a good time. So make sure you guys check them out. You never know who's going to be on. And we start back the week all over again with me. So I look forward to seeing you guys. We're going to go ahead and dive into our next question. Okay, Lynn says, thank you. That's exactly what I needed to hear. You are so welcome. Sending you lots of love, honey. Thank you so much for playing the game with us. We'll take our next question. All right, we have Cindy. Hello, Cindy. Cindy says, good evening. Needed to ask this. Just wanted to know, how did my friend Jay feel when he did see my messages? Was he upset and done with me? All right, let's go ahead and see what we get there, Cindy, about your friend Jay, if he's upset. Yeah. You know, the first thing that strikes me almost is, Cindy says, hello. Hello. Hello, my friend. The first thing that strikes me is a bit of a confused energy, okay? Literally, our Two of Swords comes out. There's just kind of an uncertainty of where his position in your life is, what he's able to offer, what he's able to give, also where you're coming from, where your emotions are. It's clear that things are out of balance and out of whack, or Two of Cups comes in reverse here. So you may have poured a lot out. You may have invested a lot. Your Knight of Cups and Eight of Wands literally came on top of each other. You may have put a whole lot of energy out, and I don't think that he was ready for all of that emotional energy that kind of came forth, hence this confusion, this, wow, like, what do I do with all of this? The Chariot comes out as well, which is saying that he's kind of, Cindy says yes, dealing with what you've kind of placed in front of him. The Chariot's an interesting energy, because it's kind of like, I'm going to take what you have put here, and I'm going to take what I've already been dealing with, and I'm going to figure out what I'm going to do to make the best of it. So right now, he's just trying to figure out how to handle you, how to handle life, how to handle all the situations that's going along. Remember, that's a Chariot, so that's major arcana. That's not just what's in front of my face. That's all these outside things. You're not the only person who's messaging. You're not the only person who's, you know, pressing. So this is a lot of emotions that he's having to deal with, not just yours, his, and all these other ones. I feel it's put him in a confused space, honey. So give him time to come through with his thoughts. I know that this is difficult. I know this has been something you've been fighting and battling with yourself. And I'm definitely sending you lots of love, Cindy. I hope that helps. And please do keep your head up, honey. I know that sometimes it's difficult when we're going through the situations that we have with people in our lives, and we really want responses and things like that. We're not always able to get what we're looking for out of them. All right, honey. Sending you lots of love. It is time for my favorite time, Crystal Corner. All right, Crystal Corner. We talked about a crystal that I picked out, and today I was feeling like I needed a little extra love. And what is the crystal that we all love that talks about love? Well, of course, we have our rose quartz, right? But I didn't just bring regular raw rose quartz. I bought my rose quartz tree. Well, because this is my psychic connection and everything has a tree. So here's my wonderful rose quartz tree. I love this. This is one for deep inner healing, peace, self-love. This helps with your heart muscles. It improves your circulatory system. This helps with people who have had heart attacks or have heart-related issues. This is one that helps you with that shadow work, that deep, intense inner healing, the trauma, childhood healing. This helps you accept the past. Rose quartz is such a good one. It's actually one of the most commonly used crystals. A lot of people love, love, love this one. This is the one you see all over the place. People are buying bracelets and the necklaces, the wearable jewelry. This is the one because it helps so much. Not only does rose quartz help with the heart, I really think that it actually helps to clear out, a little bit deeper than that, because when your heart is clear, your mind can be clear, right? With our rose quartz, we want to also make sure we're cleansing this, right? You guys know how I'm about cleansing and charging. The moonlight is honestly the best. The sunlight is great too, but a nice full moon will really charge this thing up and bring a whole lot. I always say you'll feel that peace. Also, your selenite slabs will definitely help, just kind of placing it on top. I like using raw rose quartz over the like tumbled stones and things like that often, just because I like some of the raw properties. Raw crystals hold just kind of a little bit more oomph for me, but that may just be because I'm an earth sign. Don't take my word for it. You guys go ahead and check it out. If you love the rose quartz, let me know. If you have a crystal that you like to use for your heart chakra, go ahead and put that in the comments. We love to see what crystals you guys like to use and interact with. If you have any rose quartz anywhere around your house, do you use it? Do you wear it? How does it help you boost up your heart chakra? I hope you guys enjoyed the rose quartz. I can't wait to do another crystal next week. I hope that this one helps you guys. And I hope if you haven't got to buy this one yet, you go out and buy it. Why not? It's a great one. The love for the lovers. All right, let's go ahead and see some of those beautiful positive emojis. If you guys have any quotes, don't forget, this is the time to share. We love our quotes. And tag a friend of a friend. Journey has a quote. Journey says, I've learned that people will forget what you said, will forget what you did, but people will never forget how you made them feel. That is the truth. Ooh, that one gave me chills. I like that one. All right. I want to let you guys know we are not responsible for any of the trolls up in here, because they can get right on out. We don't like them. We love us. Let's share those positive emojis. Share us out for a while. Love says pink, tourmaline, and emerald. Oh, I do like I actually have this emerald ring on and a unakite, because those are both good for the heart chakra. And aventurine is as good as well. I've had that on here before, so make sure you guys check that out as well. All right, let's get into our next question. All right, Allison says, will my estranged pregnant daughter talk to me again and tell me that she's pregnant? Okay, let's see. That's a heavy question there. Let's see. So we do get the Queen of Wands and the King of Swords. So yes, I do feel as though she will tell you. Yeah. However, honey bun, this comes in her own time. Queen of Wands, woo, okay, she's a fiery character. She does things in her own time, how she wants to do it, when she wants to do it. And she's not typically one who is going to follow after what someone says. So if you're looking for her to kind of maybe take an initiative, take a first step, or for you to kind of put out some sort of fishing line, I don't think that's going to happen. There's a little bit of, that's here. Also, the King of Swords comes out too, so that there may be, another person who may also be inputting, oftentimes could indicate a masculine energy, who may be saying, hey, we don't want you to either. They may be putting some hold back as well. So understand she's not in these thoughts alone, that she's getting some sort of consent, or she's getting some sort of information or something of that's making her kind of have this disposition too, because it's important to know why as well, right? So will she? Yeah, but honey, it's going to be in her own time, in her own way. We do get the star card, so it'll probably be once everyone is kind of starting to know, once it's more of a public thing versus when less people know, or reaching out and kind of telling you independently. I know that may not be the thing that you want, but unfortunately, that is what is coming out. Just kind of come to your own sense of peace. Understand you can't control everything. Understand people are going to make those decisions, but what you can do is be there for them. Much like that quote that we just had, that Journey had said, people will forget all of those other things, right? But how do you make them feel to contribute to those situations? Okay, so I hope that helps, honey. Sending you the best luck. Also, congratulations, because nonetheless, babies are a beautiful gift here from the earth, and couldn't be more blessed to have them. Let's see those positive emojis. Let's make sure we're sharing this out for and wide. Don't forget, we have lots of great YouTube content, guys. I want you to check out our YouTube page. Hit the little bell at the top for notifications, because we have so many great things upcoming. Guess who's coming back with the mythology of astrology? You got it, our girl, Psychic Squirrel. She'll be doing the mythology of astrology for Virgos, okay? So look forward to that upcoming in the next week. Then we have the transits in you, of course, still with Psychic Squirrel, and she really gets in depth and breaks these astrology things down. And that is so awesome. So make sure you guys are checking that out. We have the Spill the Tea with Energy. And y'all know my girl Energy, she be having all the tea to spill. And if you guys haven't checked out, she really gets into it. I love watching her. And of course, she has her show that comes on Tuesday nights at 10. We have our angel numbers with Destiny K, and we love Destiny. She keeps a big old smile on her face, and she really breaks down those numbers and lets them know, what do they mean? What's the context behind them? Okay. We have the card of the day with Cassie, the card slinger, who's always teaching us those wonderful cards that are coming out and giving us all those deep context. So you want to check out all of the wonderful shows and content that are coming out on YouTube. Not to mention, we have some great shows upcoming for season 2. We've got a wonderful dream show that'll be out on midnight set on Tuesdays with myself and Journey. Okay, we're going to break down dreams, the meanings, the thoughts, all of that. Why are you having them? Breaking down some of the dreams you guys are having. What are the symbols? What are the meanings? So if you guys are excited about a dream show, let's see those clapping emojis, the clapping emojis. Okay, we're so excited. So much great content. Make sure you guys are watching us. Definitely hit that subscribe button if you haven't, because there's more to come. We are not going to leave you guys unentertained, because that's what we're here to do. All right. Alice says, I figured out all that, was just hoping I was wrong. Thank you. Oh, no problem, honey. Bunny says, all pink all day. Bunny wants us to wear pink on Wednesdays. On Wednesdays, we wear pink. Journey says, I have not failed. I've just found 10,000 ways that don't work. That sounds like a Journey quote. Is that a Journey quote, or you actually found that quote? That sounds like a Journey quote. Guys, if you have any quotes you want to share, don't forget to send those in. Quotes help me, they help you, and they keep us uplifted. And sometimes they give me a chuckle too. We're going to go ahead and get into our next question. All right, Caitlin says, is my love life going to get any better? Let's see what we get here. Or I guess I should say, should I continue talking to my long distance crush? Okay. Well, the card said flippity flip on that one. Ah! They're flying out for you. Okay, so first of all, I feel like you're very much so in your head, probably too far in your head about this situation. Your 8 of Mirrors comes out, which is your 8 of Swords. Literally, this card says you're too in your head. I think the thing is that you know that that person, your long distance crush, is just a dream. This is just someone who sounds good in the moment, But ultimately, you know that there's more that's out there for you. You have better options, but you've also got to be reminded to put yourself into the right circles. You can't say that this is the person who I want and not go after it. I just hear people say, oh, well, I'm looking for, you know, 6'1" businessman who goes to the gym every day. And they're sitting here and they're eating at, you know, McDonald's. Well, you're not going to find him at McDonald's. You got to go and find him at the gym. So go to the gym, you know, put yourself in those circles that you're meant to be in, and you will find who the person you're supposed to find. And it will come along very quickly. Three of Rings comes out, which is Three of Pentacles. That's showing working together cards. And when you start putting yourself into the activities or things that you want, you will find that person. It will come along and they will come quick, very quick. Knight of Roses is quick energy. Okay. I also feel as though you may find this person in a working atmosphere, as the Queen of Mirrors comes out, which is the Queen of Swords. That typically deals with your businesses, your finances, things like that. So you may meet them at their job or your job. Okay. Be open to it. Be open to it, because this can be a very magical love. This could be someone who really takes you there. I do not think it's this crush from out of town, what have you. I think that there's a lot of toxic energy in the crush from out of town, and it's probably not your person. And you may not want to hear that, but you asked the question. And that one seems like a good time. They're here for a good time, not a long time, okay? Your investments in the right place. I hope that helps, honey. Sending you lots of love and good luck on your love quest. We're all looking for it, aren't we? Thank you so much for your wonderful question. Make sure you guys are sharing those positive emojis, sharing this out for and why. Caitlin says, I definitely needed to hear that. Thank you, with the hearts. Sending the hearts right back. I'm so glad I could help. We are having such a good show, guys. Don't forget you can donate for a 3-minute, a 5-minute general, a mini, a medium, or a mega. If you would like to be put on for a free 2-minute reading, make sure you post a very specific question. Otherwise, you can find the donation links here on Facebook or YouTube by simply clicking the link that is pinned. All right, guys, let's get into our next question. Gemma, hello, Gemma. Gemma says, Adam is going to a small music festival on Wednesday. His very aggressive ex who hates him will be there too. Will she try to start trouble or be nasty to him? I'm worried about his safety there. All right, Gemma, let's go ahead and see what we get in regards to that. All right, so first off, that comes right out is the Justice Scales, okay? So I feel like it won't be as bad as it may seem. The Justice Scales can often at times indicate that a situation will just come out fairly, okay? There's not going to be too much or too little of anything. Now, I feel like there will be some sort of disconnect. I don't feel like they're going to really see each other or be in that same space. They may, like, it may be a quick thing, but in passing, we have the Six of Swords, which is showing that there is that separation. There's no sense of them like communicating, things like that. She's going to be in her own head, her own emotions. She'll do and say things that don't really affect him on the outside. So don't worry. He knows who he is. He knows what he wants to do. He knows who he wants around. I feel like he'll keep his distance. She'll keep hers. I don't feel as though there's a lot to worry about, but she may run that mouth over there, but there's not anything you can do about. You can't control how anyone chooses to be, act, or any of these other things, okay? You can only control yourself, and he can only control himself, and I think that he'll be able to do that in this situation. We do get the Six of Wands that comes out here, which to me, it indicates he's going to have a good time. He's going to do his things with his friends. She'll see him, but she won't be able to touch him, okay? All right? So I hope that helps. I hope that quells some of your thoughts. I know that can be a lot to think about and to deal with, but worry not, honey. She is no true problem. She's a spiteful person, but with herself. All right, I hope that helps. I hope you guys are enjoying the show tonight. I'm having so much fun with you guys. This has been one heck of a month so far, so jam-packed with so many different things that have gone on, so many things in the world that have happened. I definitely want to send so much love to anyone who may be watching or anyone who knows anything that's going on with Hawaii. I want to send lots of love. If we can shower them with some heart emojis to let them know that we here at My Psychic Connection are not only thinking about them, but we're sending so much love. The world is weeping and the world is in pain. And this is a time for us to be more sensitive and more loving and giving and just be kind and compassionate, because you never know what someone may be going through or what may be here today and what may be going tomorrow. It's these things here that call us to that awareness, that make us sit here and think, wow, we're so fortunate, or we can be so appreciative of what we have, or the people or the circuits we have around us, being appreciative of just having a roof over our head, or even being able to just take in and watch shows like this and things like this. So guys, pass the healing forward. If there's someone you know who may need a positive message or who may need uplifted, tag them, send them here. Let's send out those hearts and let people know that we care and we love. It is such an emotional time in the world, and we need to be that peace, okay? All right, guys, we're going to go ahead and get into our next question. All right, we have Kelly. Hello, Kelly. She says, hi, Kay. Today was challenging with this car nonsense. Will tomorrow resolve this, or will it go on being a problem? And thank you. No problem. Let's go ahead and see about your car situation and if we have any resolution, Kelly. All right. So, all right, not resolution right away, okay? We do get the Tower and the Five of Swords, which can indicate that there's going to be some more tomorrow, okay? There's going to be some more struggles and things like that, but worry not. It's one more day of strife, and then we have some positive news that comes in with our Ace of Wands, which means whatever this is will get resolved. It does have some intense moments here for a moment, and you may feel as though you're stuck, but worry not, things tend to move forward. I love that the Ace of Wands comes, because that shows that you guys are able to take the action that you need to move forward. Also, you have the Lovers, so that indicates that you're going to be at peace, you know, with everything and find that resolution. But again, I do not feel like that'll be tomorrow. I feel like you may still kind of feel like you're kind of dealing with the blows, maybe taking a lot of calls, doing a lot of back and forth, running around trying to figure things out. But don't worry, because they're going to find that sense of peace for you, and you're going to be able to get everything worked out. I mean, that's a clarity that's telling you you're going to have that peace, so you don't have to worry too much longer, okay? So give it a couple more days to sort itself out. Don't allow your mind to start going to crazy and catastrophizing. Just say, okay, you know what? I've done what I can, and I put the right effort in, okay? I always hate that. It's like, I feel like sometimes when things come, they just come out of left field, and you're like, what the heck? But don't worry, okay? All right, just another, what did they say? It's only a day away. Kelly says, crap. Oh, thanks, heavens. One more day. Thank you, Kay. Many blessings, honey. Many blessings to you. I'm sending you lots of love. Girl, if I don't know about the car problems, I definitely do. I'm like, if it's not one thing, it's another. All right, honey. Thank you so much for your wonderful question. Oh, I'm having a good time. Let's just jump into our next question. All right. Okay, so Jocelyn says, Psychic Rhyme Journey predicted something for me last March, and I just wanted to thank you because it was true. Well, I'm sure he says, you're welcome. He's like, you're welcome. All right, we're going to go ahead and take our next question. Chica, and I hope I'm saying your name right, says, hey, do you see my connection with Ishan being a short-term thing, or does it have long-term potential? I love that. I love, love, love that question. I definitely feel called to the deck for you. So we're going to go ahead and see if this will be short-term or a long-term connection. All right. So this is kind of coming out as an indication of short term, but here's the thing. I want you to also recognize that we have free will, so we have the potential to change our energy. And I make that statement here because you did get the Fool card. The Fool card led first, which is an infinity card. That's the beginning and the end, okay? That's showing there's potential here. There is potential, but the thing is the energy seems very useful. There's some things here that will get stuck. So you guys will get trapped in kind of a certain phase, okay, of this relationship. Don't allow things to stay stagnant. The moment you feel like you want to take some different changes or do some different risks, communicate and talk about it, because you guys have a lot of swords. Swords are the mentality. So you guys could be shutting yourselves off. You guys could be the reason why there's that blockage. You could be the reason why the relationship is short term. You understand? Okay. So you have to allow yourself to open up and to be very open with your communication and not allow your past situations to haunt this new situation. If you're able to do that, okay, then you'll see those positive results. But I'll say this, right now, this looks more towards that it's leaning towards a short-term situation. It could be long-term, but I would say one or both of you guys have some demons you're battling from your past, and your mind sometimes gets to spinning, and it can be unfair to the other person. So we want to be mindful of what we're contributing into the relationship so that it can be a long-term relationship, because this does have the potential. But I would say you guys have to work through some of those issues. You even get the 9 of Wands, which is just one away from that end in sight, but you guys have to, communicate and work together. Okay. So I definitely hope that helps. Thank you so much for your wonderful question. Make sure you guys are still sharing us out, tagging a friend of a friend. Like, share, and subscribe. Hit that notification bell. And if you would like to be guaranteed, you can go ahead and click the donation link found on Facebook or YouTube. If you guys have any positive quotes you would like to share, well, now's the time. Go ahead and send them in. I love those positive quotes. They keep me uplifted, you uplifted, and keeps the show rolling on in. Guys, don't forget, we have so much great content, so do check us out. Journey says 20 years from now, you will be more disappointed by the things that you didn't do than by the things that you did do. I agree. That is why Kay has a bucket list. Does anybody else have a bucket list, or is it just me? The things you want to do, and you're like, before I go, this is what I have to do. So like every year I try to cross something off my bucket list. Like, this is what I want to do. This is someone I want to see. This is somewhere I want to go. I scratch it off. Having those little mini goals, they really they make you feel good and make you feel like you accomplished something. My last few years, I'm like, I'm living my life. I'm doing what I have to do. All right, guys, let's go ahead and take our next question. We have Mila. Hello. My relationship with Ant, what are his feelings about it? Let's see. All right. Ooh. Are there feelings? Are there feelings? Yes, there are. So it's a little bit of a flow, ebb and flow here. Okay. So we have our Temperance card that comes out first. I love the Temperance card because that kind of is indicating that I'm feeling like I'm getting what you're putting out in this relationship. We're equaling each other out. No, it's not perfect. There's still some things that for sure you guys they need to talk about, or some things that you guys should open up in communication, but it's not awful either. There's an interest in you and a like for you and a desire for more. We have our Knight of Cups, and our Knight of Cups we like to call it our hopeless romantic. There's a desire for this to be a relationship or something that could be stronger. But there are some things that you guys could talk about or you guys could work through. But overall, it seems like the energy feels rather balanced. It feels like how you feel oftentimes is how he feels. If you're feeling like you kind of want a little bit more, he's feeling like he's on a little bit more. But I feel as though there's at times, because that Ace of Swords did come in reverse, that you guys aren't effectively communicating some of those things. So you guys think these things, but you're not saying them to each other. So that should be something that if you guys both want, and it's great because you're asking, well, what are those feelings? What are those thoughts? Well, that's it. So find ways to bring that out. I always like to tell people, play little fun games, or start with small conversations, the small things that you like, and work your way up to those more difficult ones. And you'll notice how your partner or the person you have of interest really starts to open up, because they don't feel as though they're being interrogated or that they're having something negative come. It's looking as though an open dialogue, and that really puts their honey, I hope that helps. Definitely sending you both lots of luck, sending you some love. Thank you so much for your beautiful question. All right, guys. Oh, there goes another quote. I was just about to say, do we have another quote? And Squirrel read in my mind. Squirrel says, I always ask myself, will I ever have the opportunity to do this again? And if the answer is no, I'm doing it. If the answer is yes, I'm still doing it. Life has been fun, squirrel. I love that. I love that. That's a good one. Gemma says, you haven't met all the people that will love you yet. Now that I want to frame. That I want to frame and put on one of my walls behind me. Okay, because that is so true. We have not met all the people who are going to be good to us, love us, care about us, or treat us properly. We haven't met them all yet. There are billions of people in this world. Billions of people in this world. So stop trying to find love and happiness with the person down the street. Okay, because they're probably somewhere in like Korea or something, and you don't even know them yet. That's what I say, anyways. It's my favorite time. Look at this. Alice card time is here. Now, I feel like Alice was coming for me, guys. I feel like Alice was coming for me. And if you guys feel like Alice was coming for you, let me know in the comments, because whoo, did she come with a temper? Alice says, keep your temper. Okay. Now, Alice was sick and tired of being sick and tired in Wonderland by the time this card came out. She was tired of dealing with the caterpillar slowness. She was tired of dealing with the Cheshire Cat's nonsense. She was tired of the rabbit that overreacts all the time. She was tired of the repetitive moments of Wonderland, and she was like, I have had enough. She was getting frustrated, and the caterpillar gave her the best of advice. The caterpillar told her, don't allow all of your emotions, your frustration, to get the best of you. This card comes whenever you're sitting here and you're like, I've been doing everything right. Okay. I've been following the path. I've been following the rules. I've been manifesting. I've been praying. I've been hoping. I've been lighting my candles. I've been doing my incense. I've been doing my routine. I've been treating people with kindness. And yet, and still, life is still coming at me. Nothing is working in my favor. The bills are coming in. My ex is hitting me up. I'm fighting with my partner. I'm upset with my family. My job's not treating me right. Whatever it may be. And you're like, I am just frustrated. I am tired. I'm sick and tired of being sick and tired. This card is for you. He who angers you controls you. And that means in all feelings. Okay? Whatever you're giving life to, whatever you're pouring yourself into, and you're allowing yourself to be so frustrated, understand that there is a time and a place for everything, and Spirit's going to come in and make sure you have what you need to have. Don't allow your emotions to make you make irrational decisions. Be mindful of what you say and who you say it to. Remember, whoever you give that key to, that control over you, to make you, cause you to act out of character, out of self, they hold that power of you. So the breaking who angers you controls you. So please do keep your temper. Now, I feel like Alice was coming at me, y'all. Okay, Alice was coming at me hard with this one, because I ain't gonna hold you guys. I done had a couple times where I was like, this week. I hope that Alice card helped. If you guys loved it, let's see those beautiful greeting emojis or some bunny emojis, because, you know, it is Alice. All right, we're going to go ahead into our next question. All right, we have Haley. Hello, Haley. Haley says, hello. I started back in physical therapy school next Monday. How do you see me doing overall in the program? It is a 2-year program. Do you see me passing all of my courses with an 80 or better and my clinical rotations? And thank you. You're so welcome. We're going to go ahead and see what we get for you. First of all, yes, I do feel as though you're going to pass with some pretty high grades here, okay? When you get to 3 of Cups, which right away comes out as a yes card, that's a celebration. You're going to have a good time. Your friends going to have a good time. Everybody's going to be, you're going to be great, okay? Now, here's the thing. You have so many things that are going to be coming. I know that you only mentioned those 2 things, but honey, your 7 of Cups comes out, which indicates to me that it'll go beyond just those 2 things that you're going to be doing. I don't know all what hands you're going to have and what pots or what all you're also trying to learn or add into your schedule, but there is success that comes from all of these ventures. Not only did you get the 3 of Cups, you got your Ace of Swords and your Ace of Wands upright, okay? So these both indicate new beginnings for you, new opportunities, business and financial stability that comes. So I believe that you're going to make really great decisions upcoming here for school. You're going to study your behind off, and you're probably going to get way further than what you think your goals are right now. So what your expectations are, I feel like you're going to surpass those. You are putting a lot of your emotions and your time and your energy into this, and I do feel like it's going to get you the result that you're looking for. Understand, though, that it is going to be a tough year. That you don't just get it by just hanging out. You are most certainly I'm going to put that work, but you're going to put the action behind it. And I can't wait to see you succeed. I can't wait to hear your success stories because, honey, they're coming. Okay. And you're going to do an exceptional job all across the board. Okay. Look at that. You and the Ace of Pentacles. So you almost got all of my aces. You could ask for better. All right, honey. Thank you so much for your wonderful question. And that, my dears, is what I call a nice, meaty, thick question. Do you guys have any more wonderful quotes you want to share? Make sure you drop those in the comments. Share those beautiful emojis and continue to like, share, and subscribe us out all night long. Bunny says you can't have peace without causing chaos. So be the chaos you were meant to be. Oh, this is by you, Bunny. See, that sounds like something a Sagittarius would say. But if you guys want to hear more crazy Bunny quotes, you can check her out on Wednesdays with Louise Psychics 3 with not only myself, but also the beautiful Psychic Energy at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We say all kinds of things on there. So make sure you guys check us out. Bunny says, sometimes you just got to throw a chair. Says that's funny. I swear that was a Journey quote. Was it you? Did you throw the chair or was it Journey? She said, Sagittarius gang. Sagittarius be Sagittarius. Nita says, you never get a second chance to make a first impression. Now that be true. I love that quote. So when someone shows you who they are, you believe them. All right. We're going to go ahead and take our next question. All right. We have Taylor. Taylor says, we'll communicate with Casey and I begin again, or should I move on? Thanks. First time here. Well, hello, Taylor. Welcome to your first time. I do hope that you're enjoying the show. Beautiful. We're going to go ahead and see if you are going to communicate again, or if this is a situation that you should move on from. I do see that you're going to communicate again. However, just because we're going to communicate does not mean that it's the thing that we're supposed to be doing. You do get the 9 of Cups, so the thing that you're hoping for, the thing that you're seeking, you will get, okay? You're going to get that opportunity with the Page of Cups. However, you have the Queen of Swords that comes in reverse, and the Queen of Swords in reverse is a bitch card, okay? Can't say it any other way. She is harsh, okay? So the words, the things that may come out, the things that may be said, what you may get out of that conversation may not be what you want out of it. So I would say this, yeah, you're going to have the conversation, but be in the mindset that you know that you may have to work through some of this, that this may not be easy and that it may overwhelm you. Your emotions seem to be a little bit more in a different place than theirs, okay? I want to tell you to give this situation some time. Before the year is out, I definitely feel like you're going to hear something. But I would say if you're expecting one certain thing out of it, don't go into it with that mindset, and also understand there's only but so much that you can control, and not everything is your fault, and there's nothing you can do about certain things. And I know you know what I'm saying when I'm saying that, so take that in, okay? That person will come around, and I know that they've been on your mind, and I know that there's some things that you wish you could work out and talk through, and it could be a lot easier if they would just, think this, or if you could just have this conversation. But sometimes life can be a little bit unfair. But we are here for you, honey. I'm sending you the best of luck. Lots of love your way. I know that it definitely sounds like a difficult situation, so I'm sending you lots of so much for your beautiful question, and thank you so much for joining us here. I love these quotes you guys are sharing tonight. I appreciate all the love and the positive emojis you guys are sharing. And definitely, guys, make sure you're hitting that notification bell so you can check us out all week long when we're here. We have so much great content and only more to come. Journey says, I broke the fish tank. Would you break the, what? Is there more to this? I feel like I'm missing something. Journey, don't you dare come on and surprise me either. All right.
Surprise!
What is the fish tank? What is that?
Bunny threw the chair, but I threw the fish tank.
Okay, that's what it was. You threw the fish. I was like, who threw the? I thought you threw the chair at the tank, and I'm like, ah. Okay, so it was Bunny. Bunny is the chair thrower. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, guys, don't piss Journey off.
I took a golf club to a fish tank. Anyway.
Don't piss off Journey. Bunny says the fish tank. Don't piss off Journey or Bunny. Taylor says thank you. You're so welcome, my love. We're going to go ahead into our next question. All right, it's Louise. Hello, my love, Louise. Louise says, hi, any insight on new direction in work, please? New direction in work. Yes, let's do it. Sorry, guys, my cards are calling to me. I'm feeling all stuffed up and whatnot. I feel like Spirit's got a message. All right, so any new direction work-wise for you? I do feel like yeah and no. First of all, I feel like there's going to be an increase in whatever you're already doing. You have your Empress energy, which indicates like you're already doing something you need to do, or you're where you're supposed to be at. However, there's more that you're supposed to evolve into in that position. Okay, so you even get the Ten of Cups. These are things that are saying you're already rooted into something you're supposed to be growing. Okay, so your Ace of Wands is saying that there's going to be some sorts of actions and things that and plans that you're going to be putting into motion. I would look for your, I'm going to loosely say this, changes to come and unfold all within, I mean, even going into next year, 2024, you're going to be growing into where you're supposed to be going. I feel like there's a leadership position or something where you're supposed to be taking more charge. That's that Empress energy. I'm in charge. I'm handling this. But there's also a caretaking aspect that comes to it too as well, because it is the Empress. So that's the mother. She's a nurturer in a sense. So I would say there's going to be more stability, but there's also a sense of you really stepping into your power. That seems huge to me. I want to tell you to give yourself about 4 to 6 months for things to start balancing out and shifting for you. But again, this to me doesn't feel like a huge change so much as a growth and a step up and evolving in some sort of way, okay? I do hope that helps, and sending you the best of luck. You definitely, look at this, look, even Seven of Cups comes out. You do have options, so. Honey, I definitely hope that helps. Thank you so much for your beautiful question. Oh, this is a fun show. We are already at our last question of the night, so let's go ahead and take it. All right, we have Sonia. Hello, my love. Sonia says, hey, will my tires be okay? And thank you. Well, that seems simple enough. Let's see. I feel like you're going to be getting some new tires, my love, okay? Yes. And Spirit was like, no. Okay, 5 months came out, that's a no. Okay, so those won't be okay, but you are going to get something else. Death card comes out, which is indicating something new that comes right afterwards. Don't worry. Okay, don't worry. You're going to be able to get this thing handled, taken care of. It's slight opposition for a moment. You will be fine. You'll get some new ones, or you'll get those things repaired that you need to get repaired. To me, this seems like a quick fix. This is not something that's going to be going on for weeks and days and months and whatnot on end. I'm going to be able to find a quick resolution. She said, I just got new ones and they are screwed up. Don't worry. I feel like there's a quick resolution on this because it doesn't seem like this is something you're going to have to keep dealing with for a long period of time. So there maybe check into warranty, maybe check into something, you talk to the store, something of that nature, okay? Because it does not look like this is something that's going to be burdening you. Sonia says, thank you so much. You are so welcome. Thank you guys so much for joining the show. This has been incredible. As always, I love to learn with you guys. So if you guys ever have anything that you guys want to see or share on the show, make sure you leave those in the comments because I love reading what crystals you guys like. I love seeing you guys' beautiful inspirational quotes. I love having all of this beautiful context all week long. Make sure you guys stay tuned and hit that like, share, and subscribe button and notification bell on YouTube. We've got content all week long. I'm here on Mondays at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and I also do the Enchanted spreads. We've got psychic energy on Tuesday nights, the Metaphysical Crone, who also does the Spill the Tea, and she has the tea coins that she does. We also have on Wednesday nights, We Psychics 3, which is myself, Psychic Energy, and Psychic Bunny. So definitely make sure you guys are staying tuned for that. We have the Transits in You with Psychic Scroll, and also the Mythology of Astrology with Psychic Scroll. We have our Angels Number of the Day with Destiny K, and our Cassie the Card Slinger. And of course, on Thursdays, we have Psychic Rose. So Make sure you guys check us out all week long. And if you guys want to see Journey and Friends, 8 p.m. on Fridays. We look forward to seeing you guys all week long with all of our great content. Until next week, have a good night.